In today's video, we have a rare occurrence of me working on somebody else's stuff that is not mine. But today we have my young cousin Caleb and his Honda Civic. And he has a little bit of rattling going on with his rear deck, with his subs. So we got a little bit of KilMat here that we're going to get installed, and hopefully we can cut some of that rattling out. We're going to get a little comparison of what it sounds like before, what it sounds like after. Alright, now we get to figure out how this car comes apart, because I don't have the slightest idea. But we're going to be doing, we're going to take off the interior panels, and we're going to put some sound deadening on the rear hatch, and then we're going to figure out how this panel right here comes off, and we're going to put some behind there too. Let's get to it and hope I don't break nothing. So we got the back panel off, had a bunch of clips. See all the clips that had to pop off to get the panel out. The hardest ones were these here in the middle because you couldn't really get to them. And before that, you had the pop out clips that went in the grab handles. There's one on each side, and they just popped out with a pry tool. And then under those handles, under each handle was two 10mm bolts. And then the little bumper guards, not the bumper guards, yeah, the little bumper hatch rubber mounts. And they just pried out with a pry tool out of those holes there. So now we are going to get to, remove the panel there. And it looks like it's going to be 2 bolts on each side, and then if you look in the panel, there seems to be 2 additional bolts holding them in the middle. And once that's out, we will start sound deadening. We got the back panel off, and you can see all of these clips that we had to pop off. But before this panel can pop off, it's going to be 2 screws on either end, and those screw in there. Alright, so we have the back panel mostly fully covered, and then inside the car, on the back of the hatch, we have it mostly fully covered. So hopefully this helps a lot. We will find out in a few minutes when we put it back together. Today I chose not to mess with the third brake light, I couldn't find any videos on how to remove this, and I don't want to try to remove it and then I crack it and break it, and then I have to buy my young cousin a new one, and I don't want to do that right now. So we'll see how much difference that it makes with what we have done, and then we will think about doing that third brake light once we figure out how it comes apart. So when we come back, it'll be back together. We'll do another sound test. Alright, we got everything back together. We got the trim panel back on, all the bolts back installed, grab handles back installed. We got the rear panel back installed. Everything's sounding nice and solid. So we're going to do a sound test here in a second, see how everything's down. But I'm thinking that this third brake light's still going to rattle, but hopefully we'll have less rattles than what we started with. And to do all that, we only use, I think, like 3, maybe 4 sheets. And I think this is a 50 square foot box. So if you're going to order some KilMat to do this, you don't need to order 50 square feet because we still have like 40 sheets left. We got it all back together. We're going to do a sound test and see if we have some improvements. Besides that third brake light, yeah, so like I said, if we can figure out how to remove this without breaking it, shattering it, destroying it, yeah, that's the next thing that we need to go. Actually, turn it back up again. Yeah. I thought it was like this little housing right here. But yeah. I just don't feel like breaking. I feel like I did good not breaking stuff. I don't want to try to pull that out and break it. Ooh. Yeah, so all the rattling from this panel is gone. This panel ain't rattling no more at all. Everything now is just this right here. Like you actually can hear it. You can hear. That's where it's coming from. And he's off. But yeah, we're gonna figure something out about the third brake light rattle. But all the other rattles are gone. So until next time, we'll see you guys later. Like I said, if you got a 2017 Honda Civic hatch and you're trying to put some sound deadener in it, I couldn't find no other videos for it, so I figured I'd record it. But until next time, everybody, peace.